guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an awesome prom look. I'll be sharing all my tips and tricks, and hopefully this video will give you some inspiration for your prom look. Here is the look I'm going to create. And if you like the look of that, please stick to the end of the video to see the full look and how I created it. If you enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up. I really would like to get 10 likes on this video if possible. Doesn't seem much, but it is for me. Also, please subscribe, and I guess that's all I got to say, so let's jump into the video. Now that my skin is prepped, let's crack on with the makeup. But first I'm going to crack on with the eyeshadow, as I'm going to be applying dark and deep colours today and I don't want to have fallout ruining my base makeup. So before we start on the eyeshadow, let's work on the brows. For this I'm just going to do them as I usually would. So first I'm going to brush the brow hairs in place, creating the shape of the brows where I want to fill in, building that structure. Now that they're all brushed into place, I'm going to start filling in the brows. For this, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. Taking an angled brush, I'm going to pick up some of that product, and then I'm going to remove the excess in the lid. I then pinch the tip of the brush so I can get a small, fine, precise tip. Now what I'm going to do is use that to draw out the outline of the brow. I like to start at the tail and the arch, as that's the part I want most defined. And then we fill this area in. Now that area is filled, I'm just going to add some colour to the front of the brow, starting at the bottom. I'm not going to apply a lot as I want that faded brow look. So now that I've applied some product, I'm going to fade it out with a spoolie. Just brushing through, moving that product and fading it out. And there we have it, one eyebrow complete. I'm going to do the other brow and then I'll be back. Lastly, I'm going to set the brow hairs in place using this brow gel from W7. So again, just brushing those hairs, placing them where I would want them, creating that brow structure. Now that the brows are done, let's move on to eyeshadow. For this eyeshadow, I want it to last all night. I want it to be bold. So to do that, I'm going to be using an eye primer. I'm going to be using the P. Louise Eye Base in the shade 0.5. Taking some of that product on the Beauty Blender and just blending it on the eyelid. For this eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using a few palettes today, but I'm going to stick with Revolution palettes. First, I'm going in with this palette, which is the Reloaded palette. This one is Velvet Rose. I'm going to be taking this medium brown colour here with a fluffy brush and applying it to the outer corner and crease. So taking the product and just slowly tapping it on into that corner. Not going too far in the eye, as I'm going to apply other shades on the lid. Now that I've got the colour applied, I'm just going to fade out the edges. With little pressure, just going to blend it out like so. Now to add some depth into this brown, I'm going to be taking this black shade here from the same Reloaded Revolution palette. I'm going to apply it to the crease and smoke it out. I'm going to use a pencil brush at first so I can place the eyeshadow where I want it instead of like it going everywhere, but once I've done that, I use a larger brush to blend it out. So I've got a bit of that product on. I'm just going to apply it to the crease. Now that the colour's on, I'm going to blend it together. Picking up some of this brown shade here and the warm brown here from the same palette, I'm going to add onto the lid in the outer corner just to warm up the look a little bit. Applying to the lid and blending it out. Going in with the same palette, I'm going to take this transition shade here and apply it to the middle lid, because I'm going to create the white in the middle, but I need to have a nice smooth shade from the dark shades to the light shades. So picking that up on a flat brush, and then I'm going to apply it to the center of the lid. For the inner lid, I'm going to be taking this creamy white shade up here on a flat brush, and I'm going to apply it in that inner corner and lid. Now I've got those colours on there, I'm going to blend them together. So I'm going to blend it here with the inner corner and that brown shade. Just slowly swiping backwards and forwards with the brush and with light to no pressure. After blending those out, I want more of a pop in that inner corner, so I'm going to add a white highlight. For this, I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution palette. This one is the chocolate orange one, and I'm going to be taking this highlighter shade up here in the colour It's Mine. Taking that shade on a pencil brush and using some setting spray to get the most payoff. I'm now going to push that in the inner corner and then blending it into the eyelid. Picking up some white eyeshadow, I'm going to place that on the inner corner. Now I've got that white shadow placed, I'm going to be using a fluffy brush just to blend it into the brown. And then I'm going to take some highlighter just to apply it to that inner corner. Now that eyeshadow is complete, it's time to move on to lashes. For this, I'm going to curl my lashes first. Using the e.l.f. Big Mood Waterproof Mascara, I'm going to apply that to the lashes. As for this look, I want something big, bold and voluminous. I just love the way this mascara works. It adds so much length and volume, perfect for a prom look. So my prom was quite a while ago now, and honestly I really hope to have a tutorial like this, but I actually got my auntie to do it, who is a makeup artist, and it was great. But I know quite a few of my friends did their own makeup. Yeah, my cousin's got her prom this year, and she wants me to do her makeup. So this kind of inspired me to do this video. I'm going to leave the bottom lashes for now, as I'm going to apply base makeup below there, and I don't want it to get messy. Next it's time to apply a big dramatic lash, as lashes make me bold and fierce, and I just think they're needed for a prom look. If you don't think they're needed, you can skip this part. If you're balling on a budget and need to save some money, you can get some nice dramatic lashes from Amazon. I got these in a pack of 6 and I love them, and I think they're perfect for this look. So going in with my trusty Duo lash glue, which I need a new one, it's pretty much empty. Just going to apply the glue directly to the lash band. Now that the glue is applied, we just wait for it to go tacky and curling it into shape to place on the eyelid. Now the glue's tacky, I use my hands, you can use tweezers, whatever you find easier. I'm going to apply it to the eye. Then we make sure the outer and the inner corner is stuck down. And then what I do, I wait a few seconds and wait for it to get stuck to the eye, and then I squeeze the lash closer to my natural lash, making it look a bit more seamless. Now that it's stuck, we can squeeze the lashes together. And there you have it, one eye complete. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back to do the base makeup. 3, 2, 1. And the eye makeup is all complete. Don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this look so far. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. So for prom, you want a base makeup that stays all night long. You want it to look great and flawless, or that's what I would want anyway. So let's talk about primer. The primer, I'm going in with a Power Grip primer from e.l.f. as this is a super grippy primer, hydrates your skin, so it's perfect. It's just great for all night long. It will keep your makeup in place, but also keep your skin hydrated while it's under all that makeup. So I take a few pumps on my hands and then press it and rub it into the skin. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline 30 Hour Wear foundation in the shade Light Beige. So I'm going to take a few pumps on my back of my hand and then use a beauty blender to blend it out. Let's pick up some of that product and bounce it into the skin. I use this foundation because it's super full coverage. It lasts so long. It's sweat proof, as you will be dancing all night long, or you might be dancing all night long at your prom, and I just think this foundation would be perfect. I haven't created a full glam makeup look in so long, and I've honestly missed it so much. Should definitely do it more often. It's now time to conceal and highlight. For this, I'm going to go in with a Rare Beauty Concealer in the shade 140. Going to apply it under the eyes and lifting up for that obviously lifted snatch look, as I want to be sculpted and ready for the night. And to the cheekbones. And I like to highlight my chin, the nose, and then the middle of the forehead. Taking that beauty blender again, I'm just going to blend it out. Just bouncing it on the skin and not moving the product around too much. Being super careful under the eye that you don't mess up the makeup. And this is why we didn't apply mascara under the eye yet. But look, that concealer has already lifted my face so much. I love it. Now let's add some dimension back into this face. And to do that, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. What I'm going to do is pick some product up with this brush here. And then I'm going to slowly build up the bronzer on my cheekbones. So what I mean by this, just slowly brush it on, making my face more snatched and bronzing up. This product's super easy to use, very blendable, creating that perfect look. Just doing the same with the jawline and forehead. And now you can see what the difference is with bronzer and without bronzer. Big difference. This is why you should always bronze after concealing, just to give your face a bit more dimension and structure. Just going to do the other side and then I'll be back. Now let's add some blush. For blush, I want to keep this look quite sophisticated. So instead of going with a pinky reddy blush, I'm going to go in with a more peachy blush. I'm going to apply it to the top of my cheekbones to build up that more lifted look, which is exactly what we're going for here. To do this, I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro Cream Blush in the shade Peaches. So taking that blush and just applying a little bit to those cheekbones. And then watch this. This blush blends out like a dream. So taking an angled brush and just patting it in. Oh, doesn't she look great? I don't know about you, but I'm really loving the way this look comes along. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but I love it. It kind of makes me want to go to my prom again and redo my makeup. I was not good at makeup back in the day. I used to do heavy eyeliner and more kind of an emo vibe, so I'm glad I got my auntie to do it. But I would love to have a go again now. Maybe I'll take this video and create a spin on it to do like my birthday glam, because it's my birthday next month and I'm so excited. But that's not what this video is about. It's about prom makeup, so let's carry on. Now that the blush is done, let's set this face. We need to set it before it all creases. So let's do that. For this, you know what I'm going to use if you watch my videos. It is the Fit Me Poreless Translucent Powder. This is amazing. I can't go over it. If I really need some recommendations for other pressed powders, because it's my favourite. I've tried loose finishing powders from e.l.f., but it's just not me. So if you got a pressed powder you think I'd like, let me know down in the comments. So taking a powder brush, picking up some of that product. You know the drill by now. Tapping off the excess, and we're going to push in the product where we crease the most. So let's set that concealer. It just works like a dream. Like, look, those pores, it's just mattified it, brings it all together. Chef's kiss. So now let's set around the mouth. As I do smile a lot, and we will get smile lines. And then lastly, the forehead, where I can get a bit shiny. To set the rest of the face, take a larger, fluffier brush, pick up some of that product, and dust around the entire face. To set those products even more and make the powders and creams work together, we're going to use some setting spray. For this, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Illuminating Setting Spray. Drenching the face and then letting it dry down. You can even use a beauty blender just to push that product in and get the powders and the creams set together. Quickly going back onto the eyes. Now that the base makeup is done, I'm going to apply some mascara to the lower lash line. Last step for the face, and that's highlighter. And today I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Jelly highlighter in the shade Bubbly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of that highlighter and apply it to the back of my hand. Going to use that beauty blender to pick up some of the product. And I'm going to bounce it on the skin where we like. So for me, that's the cheekbones. So this highlighter is amazing. Perfect for prom. You're going to get that standout glow if that's what you want. Shiny, but also kind of natural. It's beautiful. And there she is, looking all glowy. We're on the last step of the look, guys, and that is lips. For this look, I think that we need a strong red lip. I think it would look perfect, especially if you have like a red dress or something like, yeah, red dress. Actually, blue, like a navy dress. Any colour that won't really clash with red. Anyway, enough rambling. For this, there's only 2 products that I want to use, and that's the Revolution Pro products. So this is the Revolution Pro lip liner in the shade Stiletto. This is the Revolution lipstick in the shade Stiletto as well. Pair up perfectly, obviously. So first, let's line those lips. What I love about these, you've got your tip, and if it goes down, you can just sharpen it because the sharpener's in the bottom, if you didn't know. Anyway, enough talking. I have to focus on lining the lips now. So I'm going to slightly overline them. I always start with the bottom. See, the pencil's super creamy. Goes on easily. So I always hate the shape of my lips and I do change them. So the lip liner might look a bit funky right now. But let's go in and apply that beautiful red lipstick. See, it goes on like a dream. There you have it, lips done. Loving this look. So another quick spray of setting spray. Just to lock that makeup in. I'm going to fix my hair and then I'll be back to the review. And this is the finished look, everyone. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I hope I have provided you with some inspiration which you can do at your own prom or just any glam look, because this doesn't have to be just for prom. Like, as you know, I'm going to be using something like this for my birthday. I feel flawless, fierce, like ready to strut my stuff. Again, you can adapt this makeup look to fit you and your skin and your style. This is just one of the ideas that I have. Let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this. And let me know if you decide to have this makeup look for your prom or if you use it at any point. Please hit that thumbs up if you do like this makeup look, if you do like this video. I really want to start getting more likes on my videos. Let's try and make it to 10, as we're always just under 10 likes. Also, if you do love makeup and you want to learn more tips, get creative, look at challenges, come subscribe, as those videos are all here for you. Plus, I listen to you. If you put something in the comments, I'll create that video for you. Or if you have any questions, I'll get back to you with some answers if I have any. Anyway, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. It means so much for me. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and if you do use this makeup for your prom, enjoy your prom. I'm sure it will be great. Anyway, I'll see you next Tuesday at 6. Bye, guys.